Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? No, it's not. No, it's not. I mean, you're here, but doesn't necessarily mean this is where you meant to go. So I'm sorry. Sorry. All this isn't what you wanted. But you know what? Yeah. Hi. My name is Daniel, otherwise known as your buddy Danny. I am a variety streamer and I stream a variety of things. And today we're on sort of on time. Sorry. I was trying to export something from a previous stream and it was taking its time. But anyhow, yeah. Mondays we typically do multiplayer Mondays. They both have M's. I always forget. Anyway, yeah, today we're playing with our good bud Joel, my good bud Joel, who might as well, since we're here, over there, playing Paradise Killer. I don't think that's right, but I also don't think they're streaming right now, so who knows. Anyhow, yeah, we're playing some Knockout City today, because sorry, I have Joel in my ear. Anyway, yeah, we're playing some Knockout City today because I love it and it's a fun game and I had a good time last time. And it turns out it's fully on Game Pass, even after the 10-day block party thing. So, shout out Knockout City. So let's get our hands on some balls, right? Joel, you're alive with the people. I don't think Joey heard me.
Nope.
Yeah.
Heard that though.
I was saying you are alive with the people.
Oh, hello people. I'm alive with you.
No, not alive. You're live with the people, not alive. I can't guarantee that.
What's the difference? That's a dark thought. Well, I hope everyone out there is alive right now.
I feel like you may be playing a game. So, for now,
I am. So yeah.
For now, we're gonna.
I'm on my last round.
Okay. Yes. So for now, we're gonna wait for Joey, and we're gonna train with Dummy here, and remember how to play the game.
Okay, you said it does this when you're streaming and on Discord, but it hasn't done this in the past. So what the F?
That's not true. That is way not true.
Like you've cut out before, but you haven't been all staticky.
Oh yeah. Think you can give me the heat, dummy? Oof. I'm not coming in staticky still though, right?
You are. You've been coming in static this whole time. Well, since you started doing this anyway.
Very strange. Very strange. Can't say what that's about, but Joey, why am I almost finished with Miles Morales?
Because you played the game. Because you've been playing the game.
Yeah, but
What do you mean? Why?
why is it so short?
I mean, I don't know what you want. what answer do you want? It's short because it's not a full game, not a full mainline game. It's short because you paid $40 for it, and not a full 60. It's short because it's an interstitial between the next Spider-Man game and the past Spider-Man game. It's short because Miles Morales is just shorter Spider-Man than Peter Parker is.
Like physically?
So
Physically shorter than Peter Parker?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Game length is equal to height. So in the future, if Miles grows taller, then his games will get longer.
I see. Did you see that Miles and like Kamala and I forget who else is with them, probably Nova, are like taking on new hero personas?
Are they in the comics?
Apparently, yeah.
What are the personas that they're taking on?
I have no idea. I keep seeing articles about it in
So you
images,
come-
I just don't.
All this half-ass information.
Yeah.
Well, let's look it up then. I'll be the right cheek to your left cheek so we can have a whole ass here.
Don't worry, Joey, I'm coming. So Joey's gonna do some investigation.
You can like start searching for a match if you want.
Team KO?
Yep.
What the hell is Ball Up Brawl? Because there are no
Can you
balls.
tell me the new Falcon?
What now? The
And
new-
Heroes and the Heroes Reborn universe, which is what now? That's not. I clicked the link, the hyperlink, and it took me to the I think it was the Netflix revival of the Heroes show.
Oh, that's a thing?
If you remember that.
I don't remember that. Oh, you know what? I do. It was like Heroes Reborn or some shit, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. Thank
Yeah.
you for saying what I just said.
Yeah, no problem, bud.
Why is it so hard to get a... In a world where the Avengers never formed, Miles
In a
still
world.
becomes a hero. However, he doesn't
Oh,
Spider-Man. Instead
shit.
becomes the all-new Falcon as part of the Young Squadron alongside Kamala Khan and Nova, both of whom have very different roles.
Interesting. So he's Falcon then.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah, seems a little reductive.
Like, why? As far as I mean, I don't know the history of Falcon, but he's always been he's only been it's only been held by one person, right?
no, definitely not. I know there's a new Falcon. After Sam takes over as Captain America.
Okay, well, was Sam the first one?
I don't know, because I recently heard somebody say that Falcon
I don't know, 'cause this
Falcon
is-
wasn't established as a black character.
Oh, he was. Okay, that's why I was gonna saying like I don't know that he's the new hero. He is just another black superhero when he was cooler as Spider-Man.
Yeah, and it,
I don't think there's anything wrong with him being Falcon. It's just feels like less. Feels like instead of giving him any other hero, he was just another black superhero.
yeah.
That was a superhero that was already black. Motherfucking, I guess with Riri. Was it her name Riri? The
Ironheart.
Iron Man or Ironheart, yeah.
Oh,
Dude, why couldn't Miles be Thor?
oh, imagine.
You know? Or maybe not Hulk. Maybe that just reinforces the angry black man stereotype.
Plus, we already had Ryan Cho. So
Right.
Hulk has some diversity as it is. Doesn't mean there can't be more, of course, but yeah, let's steer away from the angry black person. That is not an ideal that should be.
Well, we went down together, buddy. Haha, sucker.
Oh my
recording,
god, I
but
can never
I fell off.
break out of that fast enough.
What is up with your voice? This is irritating.
I'm sorry. Like, how bad is it?
Sound like Megatron. Not in a cool way.
Starscream! I don't know if that's his old voice or not, but I can't remember.
If you did a voice, I couldn't hear it because you also still cut out.
Ah! Oh. I just got decimated.
Maybe it's my stupid internet.
Blue team is falling way behind.
Well, that worked out. Oh, shoot, that did not work out. Never mind.
Whoa.
We're 1-6 here, buddy. That's not good.
Yeah, sorry.
In fact, that's bad. Oh, sucker. And where'd that ball go? Idiot.
Come here.
Oop, not following that one.
Oh, friendly fire.
Who the F hit me?
That was me.
You
bad.
jerk! You ruined my shot!
I got him. They took me out.
Push them, don't worry.
It's first to 10, right? Yeah. Damn. All right, we got this. We got this. We got this.
Alright, stay frosty, everybody.
No.
Ah, stupid.
Why didn't you throw it?
Trying to throw him outside, but I didn't have a clear shot out. What outside? Out of the effing ring. The what you call it?
The platform?
The stage.
Yeah.
I was trying to get into position.
You should have just lobbed it. Let it roll off.
I did lob it, but there was a fucking platform on the top of me, so he just went crashing on the thing when I threw it. When I finally got in range, I lobbed it, so he would fall down, but there was a platform on top of me, and it just bounced up on that shit.
Oh. I have energy drinks. Cool. Let's get it.
Frustrating.
Hi there, BB. Oh. Olive's using the bathroom. Everybody look away. Man. Not streaming today?
No.
Oh, I gotta tackle opponents in
It's
19 more.
girl power.
What now?
Kamala Khan is girl power.
Cool. Okay. You go outside? You wait patiently by the door?
Yeah, as long as she still kicks ass, whatever. I don't even know what the fuck Marvel or any of the comics have been doing lately. I have not been paying attention. For years, really, but
You and me both, pal. Yeah, I'm not sure what's been going on.
Team KO. Round
Whoop.
one.
oh, you jerk. Ah, you jerk, Daniel. How dare you turn the corner when I was trying to pass you a ball so you can charge it, and then cause me to then dash after my ball, which hit the wall, and then fall to my death. That was really rude. Ah, dang it, Daniel. How dare you? I gave him 2 points. Left all of the stage. I hate the stage. I hate the stage so much. I hate this lag. Have you been feeling lag? Or is my internet just really crapping out
No, I
today?
felt it too. Ah, damn it.
Like it's bad. It's pretty bad today. Oh, nice.
It's all tied up.
Yeah, that was a waste. I've been really bad at pulling the trigger when I need to. Damn.
Gold team takes the lead.
Oh, man. Oh, Nelly. Oh, man, oh, me, oh, my.
Dang it! Stupid
Oh!
ring. Yeah, we'd be tied right now if I didn't die twice.
It's probably true.
Well, not anymore anyway. We would have been tied a second ago.
Oh. Damn. Okay. We're down by 3. Let's pull it out, y'all. We can do this. Joey, come here. Joey.
Yeah, what's up?
Don't die. Oh,
You too.
damn it.
Oh, you died. What did I just tell you? Oh, great. Good stuff. You just had to die. Leave me all alone.
To the snarky snails.
Oh, what's that round?
That was a rough round. It's a rough round.
Huh? What? Are you speaking?
That was a rough round. Am I really coming in
That was a
bad?
rough round. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I don't know what's up with the internet.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know either because this match is laggy also. So maybe it's my internet. Also, maybe it's just Sonic in general.
Gold team takes the lead.
Oh, I got beamed. They got me, Joey. They got me.
Bastards. I'm avenge you.
Right behind you, Joe.
Ah. You really put me in a vulnerable position there by jumping into my arms. Please ask me first. Please ask for my consent.
Sorry, man. I'm like Scooby-Doo. Alright. Sometimes when I get scared, I gotta jump into your arms. Just how it goes.
Oh my god, I caught a football.
Holy hell.
And knocked me out. Damn it. Oh, guess what I watched yesterday?
Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Wow, you're really making me go, huh?
Well, you said give you a second. I got another football. Wow, I'm so good.
How in the hell? What'd you watch yesterday, Jay?
Gold team needs one more
It's got cool music. The newest season came out last year and finished this March.
You got me. And
There's
they got
cool weapons and stuff.
Ruby.
Yes.
Is it Ruby? It's Ruby.
I watched the new season of Ruby. Have you caught up? Yeah, are you caught up?
I dropped off at the mid-season finale, or like when they stopped putting episodes out for a little bit. But I've been trying to get Alma to sit down and watch it, but it's been a no-go. Pretty much any time I bring it up. Excuse me. Which is kind of
Is that why you haven't finished the season then?
yeah. So I'm waiting for Alma to watch it with me. We only have like 3 or 4 episodes. So you watched the whole thing?
Do you remember what episode you left off on?
I'm assuming you watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I led with that.
So let's see, the one where they're like, we'll go in the gigantic whale mouth and we'll save Oscar. And Winter's like, the hell you will. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's I think you have like 4 or 5, maybe 6 episodes left. I think it's more like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Which is a total of about an hour. It's about an hour.
Uh-huh.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, about 12 minutes each.
No, yeah, it's
times
about
5, yeah, that's 60 minutes. Yeah.
Well, they're not 12 minutes each. They're about 18 minutes each. So, yeah, no, 20 times 360, so that's an hour. So it's about an hour and a half, tops hour and a half you have left. There was a character that I could have sworn was Troy Baker, but I was fucking wrong.
team KO. Round 1.
How'd you feel about what you saw?
So far,
Yeah.
I think it's interesting. I think Winter's really annoying.
Gold team takes the lead.
But what are you gonna
Really?
do? Yeah,
I like Whit.
I've always
I
hated
like-
Winter. She's just, I mean, she's her character, which is, understandable. She's doing a good job with her character. Did I just block that ball by hitting it?
What's your problem with Winter?
She's super annoying, and she just does not cut Weiss a break.
In what way? Explain yourself.
Sh Oh, okay, Jello Marsh.
I can't tell if you're cutting out, if you're focused.
I'm focused. Hang on. Oh, they're just smashing us.
I wonder if they're experiencing any of the fucking lag, because this is really irritating.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh my god. This is gonna be a shutout.
Gold team wins.
I don't know. Witch is too authoritative, and she's not listening to Weiss. She never does, and it's really, really annoying. I also hate Weiss's brother. Forget his name.
In this season, she's been really her. Yeah, that's fine. in this season, Winter's play has been very compelling. Like she's clearly in a hard place, and she's trying to figure out how how, how wrong she has been in the choices she's made thus far. Like this season, I understand where you're coming from, but she's actually like made progress as a character. Like she's not static. Whereas same annoying fucking person from the beginning. I was so happy when Blake's and put her in her place. That was awesome. And then she comes back. I'm like, God damn it! I'm done with Cinder. I'm done.
Oh yeah, yeah, you and me both.
She's not. She's completely static as a character. God damn. And like I hate how she's always. She's like. One moment she's like Luz Ghislaine, writers. Either she.
I'm sure you're making some good points here, bud. You keep cutting out.
It's like it all depends on what the story demands. Her power level is like, okay, I'm over it. I'm over Cinder so fucking much. Same thing with Neapolitan. I hate her. On screen.
That's my fault.
I hate Neapolitan. Like I don't understand. I don't understand that character. I don't understand why that character is so goddamn powerful. Makes no sense to me. When yeah, I don't understand Winter. Like I think Winter's a compelling character, especially by the end of this season. Like there's a good arc for her.
Well, I'll try to keep an eye out then. But for now, she's real annoying.
Even from where you got, like she's not the same Winter she was when we first started, well under. I can't.
So bad.
I-
Oh, this is so bad. My computer's just not having it right now. I've completely lost Joel's voice.
Could you? But you could. Can you
I'm getting some choppy bits now.
hear me once you joined in? Like, am I lagging too?
Oh, there's
What is it? He
John.
says it's when he's like streaming and stuff. Like,
It happens every time.
it really actually bad today.
Like, I mean, look at it right now. Daniel's been talking this entire time, and like nothing's been coming through Discord.
Okay, so you've been hearing him coming through the stream.
Yeah.
Have
I'm
you-
telling this
did you
this happens
watch all
every
of-
time.
It's on your end, Daniel.
I know.
This is on your end.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you're saying that it happens every time, and I know it cuts out every time. That's normal, but your like super staticky voice was like consistently has been consistent this time, and it's weird. John, have you watched all of Ruby?
I read and like looked up everything.
As one does. Oh, just threw a ball away for no reason.
I don't
good
have.
move.
It's not. I wouldn't say I don't have the time, but like I haven't had the drive to churn out the entire time to like watch everything that's happened. But I'm interested to know what happens, so I just like look it up because reading about what happens is much faster than sitting down and like spending the 8 hours to catch up on the 4 seasons I'm behind.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm
Oh, I'm lagging real
really
hard.
behind in terms of like the seasons. I The last time I think I watched was season 5. Whenever their like long walking journey season was,
Yeah, that was
because it was
a
a
rough one.
it was a trudge to try to get through that fucking season.
That was
I
that
just-
just first season after Monty passed away.
Yeah.
I think that was like the second season.
Yeah, you're. I think you're right. I think he only did the first 3.
Yeah. But
Damn
yeah,
it.
so like ever since then, I was like, oh, I'll just like catch up once it gets better. And that wasn't like I thought that would be like an episode or two, but now it turns out that was like another fucking season or two. And then I was
I
like,
think it got better with the last season. This season definitely got.
that's what I heard. Like it's
This last season's was pretty good too. And I enjoy everything that happened. It got pretty intense. It got pretty. It's a pretty dark times. Which is I guess is normal for fucking Ruby. Can't catch a break.
yeah. Yeah, they live in a very grim world.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so like I just read it because I was like, I don't have the time. I do have the time, but like I don't have the patience
Whoa.
to sit through the seasons to get to where we are right now. So I just like read up on what happened. And like kind of saw episodes of the latest season here and there.
Gold team is catching up.
Also, real quickly, just so you
Yeah.
know, Daniel has you like really hot on his end. So like you're peaking half the time.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
I'm not trying to have him that high. And I keep having to adjust it because Wavelink's been acting real dumb since I updated it. Joey, can you speak for me? Or either one of you?
Yeah. I'm speaking because you asked me to speak because my speaking satisfactory.
Yeah, okay, that's good enough.
God damn.
Oh, I got pegged.
Point to win the round.
Oh, that's fantastic. Somebody catch me. Don't, why the hell? At least that wasn't the killing point.
Yeah, I don't know that I watched the season. I only planned to like watch a couple, and then I kept watching, and then I watched, got halfway. I'm like, maybe I only watch like half the season. I'll finish it tomorrow, and then I ended up watching the whole season. And I can't say it's because I was like fully gripped. I can't say it was because like I couldn't stop watching. It was more like I kind of just wanted it to be over. I'm like, I'm not. I don't want to get back to this. Like, it's not like it wasn't bad, but I'm kind of fatigued. Like, I want to know how it ends, and I like seeing the fun fights, and like,
Got
they're
him.
not the seasons and the episodes aren't so long that I once I sat down, I'm like, might as well fucking finish it. But at this point, like, I just kind of want this series to end. I want the series to end. Like, it's gone on for a long time. Let's just end it. Just fucking end it. It's gotten better. The writing's gotten better, and honestly, the voice acting has gotten better. Jessica Negri has gotten better as Cinder.
For sure.
It's not even her fault that I hate Cinder. Like, she's done
my
a great job. This season she did a great job. But just watching Cinder was annoying. Like, her on screen is constantly just she's annoying. She's so, her motivations, her unwillingness to change. It was just like, I'm over this character.
What do you think of the backstory episode?
Yeah,
over
I would say,
I
like,
thought it was dumb. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't like it.
and I hate.
It
to
wasn't
say-
heartfelt at this point. I'm just like, I understand they were trying to make me feel for her or whatever. It was like, it was nice to finally get a backstory, but also, I just don't like her so much at this point that no matter what her story could have been, I didn't care. I would have cared by the end if she like changed, and it seemed like she did for a second, but then by the end it was like, oh no, she's still just Cinder. Like, cool, okay.
I feel like, and I don't like always saying it because I don't like, but I feel like when Monty was in charge of it, there was a lot more like dynamics going on and everything. The characters were more dynamic. The plot building, world building, like hints at like things that they could have expanded on, or like it was way more prevalent in the first few seasons, and then the past few seasons, it seems like they're more trying to like catch up to all the plot points that they hinted at and stuff like that, and not really like I don't know. It's like I see it like kind of like a bell curve, but like on like a high end of a slope. So like it was going up and it kind of went down and it's kind of like trying to pick itself up, but it's like not like it just seems like it's just trying to connect back to everything that was trying to be, as opposed to like continuing that ride and also still laying solid groundwork for potentially new stuff. It just seems like it's like not even trying to do the new stuff. It's just trying to pick up all the stuff that was left behind and just try to write it out as solid as it can. And it's just like, kind of like you say, just kind of wanted to end.
Yeah.
'Cause, I'm just like, yeah, like this plot point that you've been going on, it was set up like 4 seasons ago. I want it done. Like, move on, finish it up, wrap it up, give us what we want, and then set new plot points for like a more interesting, crazier thing to happen on or something else. I don't know. It just that the end goal just keeps looking like it's being pushed back with every season instead of like just us reaching it. And I'm just like, I haven't gotten that like satisfactory like conclusion to everything that was brought up and hinted at in the very first seasons.
Yeah, like I felt starting the season, I felt like, you know, because since started with all the Grim being at the wall of Atlas or whatever, and with oh my God, what's her name? Cortana. Salem.
Oh, Salem. I was gonna say
Salem at the door, you know, right out there. So I was like, okay, so we're close to the end. But by the end of the season, I'm like, maybe we have 2 more seasons left. It's like I'm gonna wait 2 more years till I see the end. It's like I don't want to. Okay. And I don't want it to sound like all the writers and everyone's like doing a bad job, because they haven't like they did have a low point with season 5 and that whole walking season or whatever. But they've gotten better and they've improved the animation. The fighting stuff has also gotten better because it got pretty. After Monty, the just fighting direction wasn't as interesting.
the choreography.
The choreography. But they've gotten better. Like they've really improved in a lot of ways, and they're doing a great job. It's just personally, I'm just fatigued with the show, despite the fact that, you know, it's not even like that long. It's not like it's a 700,000 episode run like Naruto and stuff or One Piece. It's been so long, and I feel like we haven't gotten a whole lot.
Yeah, exactly.
And like the first, we got a lot happened in the first couple seasons, and those episodes were shorter. And maybe it's because they were so short that they had to like put a lot in, and maybe that restrictions led to them being more creative and being
cut
better
out all
at
trim the fat essentially.
Yeah. And it's in moments when the show needed to breathe, they now have it with these longer episodes, but I feel like it's just made everything a lot slower, in a way that it didn't need to be.
Yeah, I guess like that's why I was saying, like it just felt like it was like everything felt relevant in the first few, because like it was shorter, it kind of had to be, but now that everything is, you know, longer or has the potential to be longer, it's like, okay, what we would have done in like 2 minutes, we're now going to extend to 5 minutes, and it's just like, but did you need to though? Like, was it necessary? I think that's like what I was. I remember when the episodes were getting longer, like my initial thought was like, awesome, we're gonna get the same pacing and speed, but like 2 episodes in one, you know, like we're gonna get that, but just more of it in one episode. and then eventually kind of just started becoming. You kind of get what you got in the first like in the original episodes, like the 5, 6, 7 minute episodes, just drawn out for about 30 minutes, as opposed to like those 30 minutes being the equivalent of like 4 of those 8-minute segments, you know?
Yeah.
And it just kind of made it seem so long and, like you said, draining, because it's just like, how is it that a show that has only like 6 seasons is feeling more draining than an anime that has like 700 episodes, or Red versus Blue that has like 14 seasons?
Also, just have Blake and Yang confess their love for each other already. Just have them kiss. Like, I'm tired of being cremated. Like, we all know it. They know it. Just fucking have it on screen already. Like, just get it over with. Don't make it like the last fucking scene of the series. Just do it. Just do it already.
Yeah, like full
This is
commit at this
frustrating.
point. Like, it's something the fans wanted. You wanted to give it to the fans, and instead of giving it to the fans, you're just like teasing it a lot. It's just like, no, just give it.
Just give it. Damn it.
We know that you're really going this route because like this is kind of what the fans were like hoping and asking for, and you were like, yeah, fuck it, you know, it works, we can do it. So then do it.
I caught a football.
Oh my god, oh my god, lag is unbearable with this fucking game. Like, I can't.
Ah.
It makes catching super unpredictable.
Yeah. This team
I
is
can't
real
tell
good
if
at
Game
catching,
Five
though.
game. I think
So-
it looks fine, but then again, it could be like input lag. So, and that I can't.
No,
see,
it's
you know?
like, no, like it's jittery on my for me it's jittery. The game is jittery, so like I'll get like the screen will freeze every now and then, which make it like when the fucking ball's coming at me, like I won't know when I should press the catch button, because I just will lose track of where the fucking ball is in space. Oh, well, I'm not running after that shit.
Oof, that was a good one.
John, have you seen? You might have mentioned it before, but I can't remember. Have you seen Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yeah, I saw the entire. I want to say everything, all 24 episodes. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I,
good.
it is really good. I watched it this past weekend. I fucking loved it. It's really good. Like, people hyped it up, and I meant to watch it earlier,
Yeah,
but
man.
I'm like, whatever, you know, watch it eventually.
For what it's worth.
This team is just
like-
cleaning house.
I mean,
I
not
feel
as
like we
bad
haven't
as
won a
the
single
other
one.
team.
Yeah.
The other team destroyed you guys. Got to 10. You guys barely got 1. At least you got to 5.
I don't think we won a single game.
But no, for what it's worth, like I think like Brianna and I watched like 6 episodes, and then stopped, and didn't watch it for 2 seasons, and then finally picked it up, and then finished the last like 18 episodes, which honestly worked out, cause it would have been annoying for some.
Watching it week to week.
Yeah, for some like fights. I think you can kind of imagine
Kinda
which
like that.
ones. But but yeah, no, it was really good.
Respect to this team.
I don't know.
But yeah, I liked it a lot. It does start off your normal, your standard shonen fare, but it gets
Ooh, grenade.
it gets better. It doesn't start off bad, but it gets really. I mean, in my opinion, it gets really good. And I love that it had powers that I hadn't seen before. You know,
They're very
at
like
its own,
original.
very original.
Yeah, and like every character has its own like weird buff, but also potential nerf. Oh wait, give me 1 second. Brianna's calling me.
Well, it's been fun watching us get our asses whooped.
Fun. It's been awful getting my ass whooped. I'm so mad. I do not like losing this much, like this bad. If it's one thing if I'm just outclassed, but when there's lag involved, it's like, okay, I don't know if that's me. If I'm just shit, which I can accept, but if it's when there's lag involved, it's like fuck you. Like I could have caught that maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't know.
You tuned in just in time to catch a new brawl breaking out in the city. You wouldn't want to miss this.
So do we know when the new season of Bleach is starting?
No. I mean, if I don't know, I haven't looked it up in a while. So
Okay. After we talked about it, I saw an article on my Google feed about it, and I was like, whoa.
Google's listening.
The legends, they're all true.
Also in
I've
2021,
never played this one.
it's gonna premiere winter of 2021. Never. They I mean, I first played this stage at the beginning of the season. Whenever the first season started, they put this out, and I hate this map. Oh, what is up with this lag?
Got him.
Gold team takes the lead.
Damn it. Oh, I was looking the wrong way. Urgh.
I fell.
Okay, I'm back. Hello.
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 Where were we? Jujutsu Kaisen. Yes.
Yeah. Cool powers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and try to say this as non-spoilery or Daniel. I don't know if Daniel
Yeah,
plans on watching this.
I mean, I
do.
told him to. I don't know if he'll ever get a chance to.
Okay.
That doesn't mean we should spoil it, but
Yeah. I think it's interesting. Like even like how they do the original powers, like how, I guess it's like everyone has a trait, their own unique ability, and what makes it like so cool and it's something so simple. Some people are able to create in like it's kind of like technicalities, It's just like, well, technically, yes, my ability is this, but technically I should be able to do that, right? And it's just like, well, that's kind of like game breaking, don't you think? Yeah, but like technically you kind of left it vague. And it's like, I guess. And I'm like, so theoretically I should be able to do this with my power, right? And it's like, I guess. And then they do it and it's like fucking OP as shit. And I think that's really cool, like how they take a simple, which like oh, I know how to, I don't know, like I guess like think like Avatar. There's like I know how to water bend, and then you go from there to like technically there's water in blood, and you go from like now I can like kill a person
Nailed it.
easily. Or I could freeze a person's blood from the inside out, but I'm choosing not to because I'm nice. And it's just like all that, like I don't know. I like it when like characters do that in shows, where they're going from like, oh, I have an OP power that I could just like cast every 5 seconds, like Goku. I could just spam this big powerful wave that blows shit up. Like yeah, that's cool, I guess. But like I like knowing like having a character is like I have this like ability that seems relatively simple, and it's kind of vaguish, and then they use that to like create different, unique, very powerful sometimes like things or forms of that ability.
Damn it.
Like I would say with like Avatar, you go from simple water bending to like ice. There's blood, and you can literally control people, like their movements and everything. And all they did was just start off with, I can move blood, or I can move water.
And all the stuff is they did a great job like presenting it visually. Like I never thought I didn't find any of the fights to be the animation to be like boring.
No, it was
Like,
really,
they animated everything great.
Yeah.
They actually like showed us the fighting instead of just like, your time saving Dragon Ball animations.
5
where-
frames repeated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really cool. I held that ball too long. And
I also like
yeah.
how the world is very serious. Like it's serious, but like at the same time they jokingly do things. I think like you'll get what I mean. There's a episode towards the end of the last season where just completely like you assume based off everything that's been happening, you're like, okay, and like, oh shit, like,
Lagging out.
so there's something else that's gonna happen, and they're just like we're just gonna do that, and it's just like I fucking guess. That's how you're gonna wrap up these last 6 episodes, and it's just like it's not bad, but it's kind of comedic because it's just like, I mean, yeah, like I guess how else were so not like there could be any deaths involved. They're all technically good people, so it's just like
yeah.
I don't
know. Yeah.
it's like it makes sense for like how comedic they are, but at the same time, it's just funny seeing that happen in like a world where like cursing and is a thing.
There's a lot of dark stuff, but they do have their moments of levity, and they use them sparingly, but also in the right. I think more importantly, they use them at the right moments.
Yeah, like
Match
yeah,
loss.
like how you said, it's like how are they supposed to wrap this up? I mean,
Shit,
they're all
that was
supposed to be
quick.
good, so like obviously no one could really kill. So what's gonna happen? And they left it out like people were getting fucked up, and then it's like, oh, we're doing this, and it's like, okay, all right, sure, like it works out for me.
Also, I didn't love Toto. I think that's his name, the big buff dude.
Oh yeah, but he's so great.
Yeah, I didn't know. Okay, I didn't love him at first because
I don't know what's up today, but this freaking today's just not the day, I guess, for dodgeball. Just getting my ass handed to me left and right. Okay, well, my head kind of hurts. I took some ibuprofen so that it would hopefully go away, but my eyes. Yeah. Vibration on that thing. Jeez.
Even like Gojo, like the teacher dude,
I love him.
he's so fun, but I can see how he's like problematic, and it's just like he's just like, I don't know. He reminds me a lot of Goku in the best and worst ways possible.
I think it's in my
It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna have my 3-year-old son fight this guy. Fuck it.
moonball.
Yeah, that's a great comparison actually.
Yeah. And it's like, especially, and it's, I guess like there's nothing anyone can do about it, and it's kind of funny. It's just like, I guess you just have to accept it, because who else is gonna stop him?
Yeah, his power set was really dope too. I like seeing that. That was really cool.
That whole scene when they finally showed it off, like you said, with like their animation style and artwork. That scene, I was like, oh shit, this looks fucking cool. You doing good over there, Daniel?
Huh?
I said, you doing good over there?
I'm alright.
Also, I love the
What?
the use
I
of,
caught
like,
that.
like the rough animation, rough looking stuff. Like the rough lines around like the magic stuff. It reminds me of Demon Slayer when
Oh, I gotta watch that.
when he uses his different styles or whatever.
the breathing techniques or whatever. or
Yeah,
the sword style?
and the animation gets a lot more like starts to look like traditional Japanese art instead of like the clean anime style, and it looks beautiful. I love when anime that's sort of become, I don't know if it's a trend, but I just seeing it here also. It's a really cool effect that makes things look otherworldly in a really cool way.
Yeah, no, I like anything like that. At least tries
Damn
to
it.
have its own unique style to art. Like, yeah, there's something that's nice about just seeing like really nicely drawn and clean characters, but like, you know, when every single anime starts doing the same, it's just like, I want something unique. I want somebody to change it up. I want to see something like that hasn't really either that hasn't been done or hasn't been done enough, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, yeah, like here's this typical shonen thing, and we're gonna do something unique, even if it means like something as small as like the artwork style, because like I would say like most shonens kind of have a similar style nowadays.
Oh, my bad. Jesus, I keep stuttering everywhere.
Do they? I mean, I guess I don't. I haven't really been keeping up with the anime scene lately.
I guess
so
I mean
don't-
like in artwork. I mean like they all have like their own like look. I guess like how like Bleach has its own look. It's supposed to. I guess like out of all of them, like the only one that seemed like it had its own like unique art style was like One Piece.
Gold team wins.
Yeah, I
And-
think
and
it's the most unique out of all of them. I guess the rest are more similar, but even then, like, I feel like the stuff in Naruto is different than the stuff in like Dragon Ball Z, and the stuff in Dragon Ball Z is different than, or like Dragon Ball. Toriyama stuff is different from
Oh, okay. Let me
Like-
rephrase.
Okay.
Like I guess like the clean, sophisticated, high production kind of look is what I'm getting at. Like the art styles are different for each one, yeah, but like but they look polished. Whereas Bleach, One Piece has that slightly rougher kind of look to it. That you'd think that some like with an like I don't know, a big name anime, they would like have really nice drawings and animation. I guess like really polished. But sometimes like some of their animation looks really rough. I guess like I wouldn't say blurry, but like it's sketched out a little bit. I guess the difference between like sketching an image and then like clean line drawing an image.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
what I mean. Like most have like a very clean style look. Everything looks like professionally drawn and everything. They don't go like, all right, let's try something different. Like with we call it Demon Slayer, which it's beautiful. It looks really nice. But the drawing has like more of that traditional kind of look, and then the way they animate it looks way different. Then you have like something like
Damn
Fate,
it.
or the Fate Slash series, where it's very clean, but it's also like almost slightly photorealistic. I guess like they're shonens, but they like use like something to like differentiate themselves. Whereas I guess where I'm getting at with like Dragon Ball, Naruto, and Bleach is like they all kind of are drawn not. I guess the styles to me feel
Wow,
similar.
the
Like
second
they have their own unique thing. Like Naruto has like these has like the ninja style look. Bleach has that really like black and straight line, harsh, angled, kind of like moodier kind of look, but like it's all very clean and polished in its own style. I guess I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I'm trying to get at. I guess.
Well, I feel like a lot of that has to do with the world they're trying to build, right?
Yeah. Yeah. like, like yeah, I guess yeah.
I have a question. I don't know. Are you keeping up with anime, or just like if not watching the new stuff, just like reading, see what's out there?
I've been keeping up in last season. I haven't started this season. I was too focused on finals and everything.
Are
I need to catch up. Actually.
are shonen making like a comeback, or maybe that's not the right way to phrase it, but it feels like there's always like this certain type of anime that's like, you know, very prevalent every couple years. And you know, before, I feel like before it was the isekai, like once, you know, with Sword Art came out, and then there was just a bunch of isekai anime.
Yeah.
It feels like we're seeing a whole bunch of like really good like shonen, because we have a fair amount of good ones that are out there now, with Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia. If Dragon Ball ever comes back, you know, and then Boruto's still going. So I don't know. And you say that's no good, but it feels like there's a solid amount out there to choose from.
Okay, I wouldn't say Boruto's not good. I just hate Boruto.
Okay.
I hate his
like,
character.
I'm so behind on Boruto. Like
They did with one.
I think we're finally getting to the
scene.
meaty bits.
Yeah, they did
And I
with
just
one
can't.
scene with Kawaki that made him more likable than I've ever liked Boruto. It's just like he learns about like more of Naruto's past, and he's like, well, like Naruto probably had like, you know, a loving family, and they're like, nah.
No.
He's like, a loving community. No. Help from people? No.
Yes.
And he's like, oh. Well, like freely given help, so to speak, instead of earned help. And it's just like, they were just like, no. And he's like, oh, he really worked for this shit. He struggled. Fuck. Whereas Boruto is just fucking asshole. It's just like, my dad's not there enough for me. He was like, bitch, sorry. Naruto didn't have like the greatest father figures. He took what he could get.
Kind of makes you wonder if Naruto would have turned out like him had his parents not died.
You mean Boruto, or Naruto would have turned out like his dad?
Naruto would have turned out like Boruto.
I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of the what ifs in the season. Like they did this whole like dream world and like some other stuff where Naruto grew up with like Minato and everything still around. And it wasn't too different.
I don't think so, because there's more than just it's more than just Naruto like not having time or whatever. There's the entire environment that Boruto
they're all
lives in
at
is
peace.
completely different
Yeah.
than what Naruto would have grew up in.
Yeah, they're all at peace. Naruto, even though Minato probably could have been alive, I mean, they were still like, all the continents or like all the villages were still kind of like, I wouldn't say hostile towards each other, but like they weren't on the greatest of terms. They were more like, you exist, and that's, we're leaving it at that. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like Naruto would still retain a lot of his qualities. It just wouldn't be as sad. But yes, anyways, getting back to it. What were you talking about, Joel? Like, you were saying about of shonen?
What the state of anime is as far as like shonen goes. It just from what I've, you know, the little that I've been seeing, it feels like there's a lot of shonen out there right now.
Hard.
And I guess it's always been a popular genre. You know, it's one of the big ones, the biggest one really.
When you have a media group called Shonen Jump, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it again, and I don't think the isekai is necessarily super removed from shonen either, but it feels like shonen, it's just odd that we're getting like this many quality shonen series.
Yeah, it seems like when they come up, like it's feeling like the more shonens that are coming out, like they're coming out and they're like, look, we're gonna have a shonen, and it's going to go on for a bit, so we're gonna make it interesting, as opposed to like, an isekai comes out, you get it for a season, you know, maybe 2, but like these shonens that have been coming out feel like they've been coming out with like a purpose for like to captivate an audience and to hold for at least like 50 episodes, I'd say. Because like Black Clover, when that came out, you know, very similar to My Hero, and I'd say even probably Tokyo, or not Tokyo,
Damn it.
Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, they're all coming out and they're like, you know, this is clearly not going to be something that's going to end in one season. Like, this is going to be going on for like multiple seasons. And then here we are, 4th season of My Hero. Black Clover got like 100 episodes and is going to get a movie later on.
Is it over?
Yeah, currently.
It's currently over. It got to the end of its story.
Yeah, they're too caught up to the manga.
Oh, so there could still be more.
Love when that happens.
Yeah, there could be more, but they're just gonna wrap up from what's currently being written and that arc, like towards the or however that arc finishes, however the current arc finishes, to where we left off. They're just gonna put that in one movie, from what I know, and I don't know if we're continuing past that. I'm not sure. I have no idea. Maybe. I mean, it did pretty well. I would, unless like the creator is just like, hey, I'm happy with how things ended. Unless he just like, hey, you know, I could use more money and people really like what I'm doing, so fuck it. 200 more episodes, you know?
Is Black Clover the one that people say it's good? You just have to watch like 30 episodes or something?
Sure.
Sure.
I say sure because I enjoyed it right off the bat. You know, that's my issue. I actually enjoyed it pretty quickly on, because when watching it, I would say in the first season, and I could be completely wrong. Maybe people know it better than I do, but like I would have been like, in the first season, there's like, and by season I mean 12 episodes. Maybe there's like 2 episodes that are technically filler. And I just like that. It reminded me of like My Hero, where every episode felt like it kind of mattered.
Mm-hmm.
And I just felt like it was on a good pace. And yeah, there are some lulls here and there, but like it felt like it was on like a good, steady path. And I was like, yeah, it was fun. I'm enjoying this. And it just so happened that like 30 episodes in, it just fucking like escalated even more. I was like, oh, this shit got way fucking better.
I'll take that.
Oh, shoot.
Were you muted?
Me? No, I accidentally and so to check the match stats, it's start. It's the start button instead of the select. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, because I haven't played this game.
No, but I'm
In general, the controller.
just general controls on the controller. I know they're not called that anymore on the Xbox. I just can't remember the other one.
Yeah.
It's menu and then the other one. I
Okay,
forgot what the other one's called. But yeah, so and like reach and like
controller in so long.
I'm
I'm kidding.
So and like Halo, and I think most shooters to go back after the game, post game, and to go check the stats and stuff, it's always select.
Mm-hmm.
But in this one, it's start. And so and when you
Yeah.
press select, it ends matchmaking.
I think it's
So
because
I accidentally did that.
I'm slightly used to Warzone, which I think on controller, like you press right trigger.
Right triggers definitely shoot.
You guys were looking at currently. You guys were in the menu, and so that's why when Joel said that like he opened it up, I was like, oh okay. So I'm assuming you're talking about menu. Am I wrong?
I almost got hit.
Wait, who are you yelling at?
You.
Me?
Yes.
No,
Because I said right trigger, and you said you're pretty sure right trigger's to shoot, and I'm saying no. When you're in the menu,
yeah.
like the lobby, right trigger and
I'm
lobby is to
pretty
pull
sure
up.
left. I'm pretty sure left mouse click is to shoot. Okay, Daniel.
not you
Because
too,
Joel
Joey.
was-
Not you
Joe
too.
was talking about match summary, which is normally a lobby thing,
Oh,
not
shit, I
in-game
got hit.
thing. And I was like, I think in Warzone to open up match summary is usually right trigger. If I'm wrong, I could be wrong. It's not select or start.
Oh
So that's
my
why I'm just
god.
so used to playing that. And Apex doesn't even have match summary, so
It's all tied up.
How's the what's it called? What's the new mode called in Apex?
oh, I love it so much. Arena.
I feel like I might like that because I get more than one life in that. Right?
Let's put it this way. I thought I might not. Oh, so I thought I'd enjoy it, and I played a bit with my friend Adrian, and it was okay. It wasn't bad. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Then he got off, and then I started playing with John, and we played for 3 hours, and we lost only 3 games.
Nice.
We won
Good stuff.
so many fucking games, and it really made me go like, arenas is fun. And because of how well we were doing, I really wanted the rank to hurry up and come out. I think it'd be really fun because I like the battle royale, but like I'm slightly done and tired of battle royales. Like I think they're a fun thing to do here and there now, but like I do like feeling
Hey, we won a round.
standard multiplayer. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to be like I just want to shoot. I think this has a fun shooting mechanic, and I want to do it outside of, battle royale.
No, definitely.
That's what keeps me away from battle royales. Like,
That's
I
why.
suck.
Yeah, and that's why that's why I still jump into like, Modern Warfare matchmaking or either the Master Chief or Halo 5, just because sometimes it's nice to be in a regular
Multiplayer, yeah.
multiplayer match. It's just nice.
It's like I like the gunplay, and I like using the guns. That being said, I don't want to spend 10 minutes looking for the guns.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good point.
And even when you find them, you don't necessarily use them right away.
Where the hell did
And then
that
the one time you do get to use them, sometimes you die.
Yep.
So it's just like, well, that sucks. Because like that's I wanted to kind of get better at the gunplay in Apex because I really enjoy Apex. But it's really hard to do that if maybe because you just didn't have the smartest thinking teammates. They decided to rush a team, and now you're one-manning 3 people with like the gun you just barely found that you really enjoy using, and you're dead. And it's like, well, I guess I'll try again next game if I find this gun with all the attachments, Whereas in Arena, you just can start. You have to pay for the gun, but that's fine. At least you get to use it.
Blue team needs one more point to win the match.
Finally, we're getting in it.
All right, God, oh, dang it.
We
Oh my God,
finally
I
won
got
a
it. I got it.
freaking match.
Oh, we won a whole game. Nice.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys do ranked? Wouldn't that be better?
I don't want to play rank with this lag.
Oh, that's fair. So I was gonna say, if you're doing ranked, or if you're losing so much, if you play ranked, eventually the ranking system will put you with people that you can actually beat.
Ooh.
Anyways, I was gonna say something about anime earlier. I was gonna say, yeah, I would say like honestly, the last season or two, I don't think we really know what the new meta is for anime. It seems like, shonens are doing as well as isekais, but like they're not every
Anime.
like show. Yeah, they're not Like there are new shows doing different and weird things, and it's just like okay, like it's not like I'm like looking at the current list right now, and I'm seeing the typical, but I'm seeing like potentially four like isekais, and then the rest are like some other weird shit that there are their own like universe and stories, and then the rest are like shonens, and then you have the typical like sports and stuff like that.
Is it safe to say that like kind of like flashy, kind of unique abilities are kind of in right now?
That's pretty broad.
Yeah,
I
I
would say
know,
that's,
I
like,
know, but
always
like,
in anime.
yeah, I know, but like, think about the
Explain.
amount that we've seen. You know, my hero like emphasizes quirks, of course, and being a hero and stuff.
You mean outside of shonen?
Well, I mean, is
Because
my
that's just
my
kind of
hero?
shonen.
I was gonna say, well, fair enough, but I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too updated on the past like 4 years of anime to speak too well on it, but I feel like I don't know.
I'll say uniqueness might be a thing. Flashy, unique stuff. Does that work? Because like, kind of like how are you going? My hero focuses on quirks, right? Black Clover, everyone had their own specific magic ability. You know, some people who use steel, some people use quartz, like literal like crystal quartz.
Quartz.
Like that's like all their magic is like looks like quartz, so they use like chess pieces
That's
or
crazy.
like quartz tanks. Other people could use like metal, like or steel, and some people are bronze, some people use water. It's like two water people don't do the same kind of water. Fairy Tail ended, but Fairy Tail also kind of
Oh,
did its
damn.
own, where you have people that use magic, but they're unique. Like one's I'm fire, but like I'm fire dragon, or I'm God fire. Some shit like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Jujitsu has their
yeah.
own their own stuff. Not every user uses the same thing.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, what was the other one? Demon Slayer, like the different like effects that he. Well, I don't know
Did you
too much about
have
it.
you watched Demon Slayer, Daniel?
I saw the first
Demon Slayer,
episode when it
let me
first
know.
came out.
Blue team is pulling
I'm amazed you
about it.
haven't seen all of
That's-
Demon Slayer.
That's another one you should watch.
You're amazed that I haven't seen all of Demon Slayer?
I'm not. This dude
Yeah.
doesn't watch anything. He doesn't have the time.
Given how much you fall into random stupid shit, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I was watching Doctor Stone at the same time, and there was just more Doctor Stone than there was Demon Slayer at the time.
I would argue that
So
your
I
time
did-
was. I would argue, and I think a lot of people would back me up. Your time was better off watching Demon Slayer.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, I just like the concept of Doctor Stone.
And that isn't to bash on Dr. Stone. I'm just saying people like Demon Slayer that much more. It is the #1 highest grossing series, animated series in the world.
Yeah,
So it's
it's-
just like,
It's legitimately really fucking good.
well,
Well, you disagree?
no, I was thinking about what my comment I just made. I think technically Pokemon could still beat it in some instances, but that's because Pokemon's Pokemon, Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pokemon. Nothing is above Pokemon.
at some point, greedy corporate superpower beats love for a show in a series. So the fact that Demon Slayer can get so high up, it's impressive. But
It is really
with how
impressive.
much control and funding Pokemon has, they're never gonna let go.
I need to actually finish. I never finished Dr. Stone. It was fun. I liked it a lot, but I just never finished the fucking thing.
But I'm actually surprised that Daniel has not seen Demon Slayer. He's only seen one episode and stopped there.
I don't know. I put it down and then I just never picked it back up. Honestly, that was around the time where I just stopped trying with the anime because I didn't have the time.
I get that, but at the same time, you've had like 2 years.
Yeah. Your point?
And one of those years, when not a lot of
Doing
people are
other
doing a lot
shit.
of things.
Yeah, I don't. It is what it is with Daniel. It's not. I don't want to sound like I'm hating Daniel. When I say that either, it's not.
Oh, you
it's
know what?
just-
You're right.
I want to ask. I want to ask like, well, what are you doing with your time? But you know,
I can tell you, rewatching How I Met Your Mother for the 50th time.
Yeah, because
It's
I
not-
have to watch something that my partner wants to watch too while we're spending hours on end watching TV, trying not to ignore each other. So that's what I'm doing.
but it's
with my
not about
time.
ignoring each other. It's about having your own separate time.
Yeah, and I have my separate time. I have my streaming 3 days a week, and I get to play games when she's doing homework. So like I have many things to occupy my time. It's about
How you spend it
finding-
is not any is a wrong way. It's just yours is different than every other relationship I've witnessed, and I'm not in one, so I'm not in no room to speak really.
like how
But
you
you
said
definitely, well, yeah, exactly. Well, I want to make
It
it clear.
seemed
Like
like
I
you
know
were
I don't have room to fucking speak here.
No,
It's just
no,
from what
it's
I've
just-
seen from others. You definitely share more of your time than have your own.
Yeah.
That is not neither good nor bad. It isn't anything. It's just an observation. Every relationship is unique and valid. It's not. It's
Oh my god,
make
these
it
guys
clear,
are just passing this ball back and forth.
not shitting.
Yeah. No, I agree. I just want to clarify. When I said you witness, I wasn't saying that about you. I was just saying like your comment. It's like, every is different. Everyone does their thing differently and how they do it. I just happen to have never seen anyone else ever do it like you. That's kind of how it seemed like it was going, and I was like, right, okay. But then you were like, witness. I'm like, okay, that narrows the pool a lot. By a lot.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, yours is totally valid. You can do whatever you want. Like everyone can do however they want. Out of 7 billion people, I've never seen anyone choose it like you. That's okay. But then you said witness, so I'm like, okay, scale it down. All right.
Yes. Scale it way down. Oh my god. Oh, we're pretty close here. I think we can get another one. We can get another W. Come on, guys.
Got him.
But anyways, find, if you can, 25 minutes out of your day, whenever you can, for like however long, an episode a day.
An episode a day for 2 years.
I feel like you would for 24 days. Okay. However, whether they're back to
I
back
don't
or
like-
spread out over 3 months.
Yeah, maybe. It's also a thing of, since I'm working too, like I have to pick what things that like I want to watch. And a lot of times Kind of Funny podcast takes that slot. Anything kind of funny because I could put it on and I don't have to read it. And honestly, if at least
They're
one,
dubbed.
I was gonna
They're
say
dubbed.
if at least one entire,
both Kaiser and Demon Slayer. Sorry, I'll leave finish. My bad.
I was gonna say if at least one entire season isn't dubbed, and like I don't have to pay close attention to it, then I'm not gonna watch it.
It was simulcasted. It was dubbed as it came out.
Most of them are these days.
That's why I had a
Well, I mean,
Especially the
maybe not
big
most,
names.
but like the big ones are. Yeah.
It's funny because like how do you know it's a big one, like going in. I mean, I guess like mangas and light novels and shit, but like
Sometimes, yeah. And then sometimes you could tell just by the
Marketing.
marketing. Yeah.
focus groups. Yeah, but yeah, like honestly, like I'm so far behind on Digimon Adventure. It's not even funny. Like I'm like 8 episodes behind. I haven't seen anything, and I know they gave Patamon a new ultimate, and
Yeah.
I want to see it because it matches with Gatamon's fucking mega form,
You're listening
which I'm still to this day I can't get past Gatamon being a champion. It irks me. It irks
White
me
small
so bad.
cat.
Yes,
Isn't that
because
is somehow as powerful as big dinosaur? with metal arm.
It just
Actually, no, that's
she looks like a
you get my
champion.
point.
I mean, she looks like a rookie. She looks like a
Rookie?
rookie level.
Yeah.
I hate it. It irks me, but that's
Well, you
besides the
know.
point.
Looks can be deceiving.
Anyway, yeah, like I'm so behind on Digimon. It's a miracle I'm staying up to date with my hero. Like
Wait,
it truly
they didn't
is.
give Patamon a new. Did you? They didn't give Patamon a new evolution.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
What is it?
They just evolved him to Pegasus. That was it.
No, he got a new mega level.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. It has to be the latest episode, and I'm not sure if you watched it, but I've been seeing it.
Did they? I thought they just evolved him to Pegasus,
No.
and they're just like, how'd they do that without the crest or without the fucking?
No,
thingy?
dude, that's old news. Yeah, no, you remember that that mega level that that Angelomon turns into in the movie to release the golden Digi-Egg?
Yeah.
The weird like dragon dog thing that we don't get to look at ever.
Oh, the pink thing. Yeah.
So they brought that back for her, and they gave one to Patamon.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I want to see that. But like, I'm just so far behind, and like same thing with Boruto. Like, just like trying to use my time wisely on anime it's like a battle, dude. Like I'm watching My Hero when I'm folding laundry, and that's the only time I can do it, because otherwise I just can't focus on it, and it sucks because I just want to watch my fucking anime. I'll jump into Demon Slayer though, probably. I don't know if I'm taking on Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen, then it's gonna be a challenge.
I mean, if you had to pick one, I'd probably say
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer,
Yeah.
and then Jujutsu if you could. But I mean,
Because
whatever one you want.
Jujutsu Kaisen's long, right?
And they're the same.
They're the same.
Oh,
Joey Ball.
yeah. I guess they gave him a quote unquote new level. Not
This
really.
isn't a ball.
Over there, over there.
The fuck
Don't-
is this?
Behind you. Don't.
Where's over there?
I said
whatever.
behind you.
I was turning around. It could have been
Damn
anywhere.
it, I just missed it.
Yeah, they just evolved him to Goldramon. That was it.
Yeah, just. Yeah, as he usually does.
I mean, what do you expect?
What do you mean, what do I expect? It's a new form for him.
No. Yeah, no.
You're making it sound like
Yes,
it's
and-
not.
Because he's a known character. Like, it's a known Digimon. I thought it was like a brand new crazy fucking Digimon.
No one ever said that. I just said they gave him a new Digivolution.
Okay. Because I was like, yeah, they're like part of they're like 4 dragons or some shit. And like, he's one of them. And I was just like, I thought that's who, like, someone else, but it was like, oh no, he just evolved into that form. So they were just like, yeah, it just goes from Magna Angemon to Goldramon. And I was like, oh, okay. I thought it was like a
Yeah.
crazy new fucking form.
Well, I mean, it kind of is, considering his evolution line that we usually are familiar
Not
with.
really.
Yes, because he would go
No.
from Magna Angemon to Seraphimon.
He goes from
What's not
fucking
different about
cat
that?
shit thingy to angel to a bigger angel to a bigger angel
to a bigger
holy
angel.
dragon, and you go from cat to angel to fucking
Angel.
dragon, holy dragon. I'm just saying they look connected. They both have their weird cat animal fucking shit thingies. They both eventually turn into angels. They both turn into like this weird other shit like thingy where it's like a horse or some other thing, and then another back to an angel, and then from there they both turn into dragons.
Oh, Samuel's,
All I'm saying is-
Samuel's gone.
Angel, dragon. They both have like they have a sequence. Okay.
I don't know. Honestly, I was really hoping to see Seraphimon. Hopefully we get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to
I was
catch
gonna
up
say,
on Digimon.
Yeah. I think the thing that like kind of irks me the most about you not watching Demon Slayer is it just seems like one of those shows that you would have gotten lost in and would have hyped up the most.
Oh, I'm sure.
'Cause
I'm pretty sure my roommate watches it.
there's always something. There's always like a show or two that you become like a super hype beast for.
I mean, that's My Hero Academia for me, and it hasn't stopped
Exactly,
me.
and well, no, I know, but like that's what I'm saying. It just seems like this would be something that you would be a big old hype
Wait,
beast for.
but even My Hero, we had to sit him down. I think we had to sit him down to watch the first season before he like got into the fucking thing.
Did you?
No.
Yeah, we did. We watched it dubbed so you could watch it.
No. I've never seen a single dubbed episode of My Hero Academia in my life.
To be fair, the voice acting is very similar, so
No.
so yeah, it is.
Well, not no, it's not. I can't speak to that, but no, I remember it being subtitled through and through. The only English
watched
voice I've
it?
ever heard, from any of them is from Something Witty's My Hero Academia abridged.
Well,
There's no
if
way.
not the whole thing through, we at least watched the first episode.
I'm
but we
pretty-
had to sit you down.
I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure
if-
season 2 was
I'm not
coming up,
gonna-
and you wanted me to
I'm
watch
not gonna-
it, so we started watching it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue it. It's either you gaslight me or I gaslight you. It doesn't matter. Point is, we had to sit you down the first time. You didn't watch it on your own.
Yeah, okay.
Game's so hostile.
I mean, 'cause that's what essentially like an argument of arguing memory becomes. Either I'm telling you, you remember it wrong. You're telling me I remember it wrong. It's
When's
like,
the last
well,
time you remembered it? Huh?
that's not a fun thing to argue, is it?
No, but it seems to be the most common argument that we have.
I always shy away from that shit.
You
like,
do
As soon as
not.
it becomes that, as soon as it becomes that, I say we're not doing this. Like I don't. It doesn't matter. Like honestly, it does not even matter anymore. If we remember it differently, well, we're always gonna remember it differently. Like that's just how it is.
Mm.
Just because we get to this point often doesn't mean we argue that often. When we
Can you
don't.
prove it? Not without memory. Oh.
Ooh.
Breakout somewhere in the city. Winner gets the crown. Loser looks like a clown.
I hate the cage ball. I don't like it.
What's cage ball?
It's a ball that looks like a cage, and when you hit somebody with it, it traps them in a ball form.
You guys still have the thing where like the arena closes in to a tight circle?
That wasn't a thing.
It's on 1v1.
Oh. Yeah, no, I've been watching this game for a month. That's why I can't really get into it. I'm like, I'm tired of it.
Blue team takes the lead.
These fools are trying to bump me off the edge.
Do it.
But no, I mean like me getting into an anime like real deep depends just how involved I am during the new seasons.
Gold team takes the lead.
Oh hi. Oh hi, Jim. Yeah,
Yep.
and I for years I haven't been invested in new seasons. The only thing I genuinely like decided to pursue is probably Boruto.
Big mistake.
Yeah. Widely,
Hands down,
widely regarded as a bad move.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I know from experience. I won't watch new shows unless I watch them as the season begins. But at the same time, if I watch it as it's going, I'm more likely to drop off than if it's in completion and I just watch the entire thing through. Like if I'm going week to week, I will probably drop the anime at some point without even realizing it, as opposed to like binging the entire thing. But if I have the entire thing to binge, I'll watch maybe like 1 or 2 shows out of an entire season where I would have probably watched 4 or 5. Which is, I don't know which is better. Do I actually finish a series, but only like keep a small amount of series under my belt?
Damn it.
Or expand my horizons, watch a bunch that I'm like, holy shit, this is actually really good, but then I never actually end up finishing.
I do the same thing. Yeah, I've always done that. If I'm watching something that's running week to week, and I miss an episode, I'm likely never gonna finish that shit.
Yeah.
Until like way later, maybe.
She hasn't really.
That being said,
needed it.
I do. It depends on the show, cause like I did watch.
I want to give her a chance to eat her.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier week to week, and see that one superhero show on. What's it called?
Invincible?
Invincible, yeah, but I was thinking about the other one on Amazon.
Jupiter Ascending?
No, on Amazon.
Boys?
The Boys, yeah, I watched The Boys week to week.
The fact that I can name off so many of them. There's so many. And they all have like their own unique, but yeah.
And I guess HBO, again, it all depends. It has to be like really, really good. And usually it's generally like American shows I do. With anime, I don't know what it is. I think like My Hero is like the only one that I really watch week to week. And I think with anime, it's just there's so many of them. And since sometimes they'll run like 24 episodes long, it's like it takes a lot more effort for me to stay longer versus like a 8-episode, run of a season, which is like, okay, I can commit, I can do that. I can stay focused for eight weeks. I can do that. No problem. But fucking 12 weeks, 24 weeks, like, oh my god, I don't know, man.
I feel like my issue is like some longer form animes is like usually they have a lot of like writing, like and plot lines they have to like reference, which means that I'm more likely to look up everything that happens. And that ends up kind of killing my drive for wanting to watch it weekly. Or even seasonally. Like, we have a good amount of stuff for My Hero, right? So I looked it up. And ever since then, I haven't really been watching My Hero. You guys literally just caught up. Like, the latest season, or that episode, barely hinted at something I knew I've read about, like, a year or two ago. So I'm just like, oh, you guys are there?
Yeah, but
Finally.
it's not just about the plot, and I agree, like, especially last season, I did not super enjoy. It felt like it dragged. But it's the animation. It's just, I just love animation. So it's not enough for me to know what happens in the story. I like to see it play out.
Rude.
I think it's because, like, I get so interested in the show. Where I'm just like, dude, I just need to know what happens. They said so much, like, hints. And I want to know.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. The only other anime that I actually keep up with on the regular is Attack on Titan.
I was gonna say that Attack on Titan is the only anime that I've actually looked up the what happens in the manga past the anime, because
Bold.
Hey, no, it gets interesting, to be fair.
yeah, because it was like way long ago. I only read up to this past season, so I don't know how it ends.
Okay.
Because I don't think it was finished when I did look it up. But I was so interested in what was gonna happen, and I just wasn't like keeping up at that time. I think it was like around season 3. So I'm like, and I heard it was finally getting to the end. I'm like, I'm just gonna look that up. I need to know how it ends, or I need to know what's happening. I need to know what the secret is. And it didn't affect like my enjoyment of the anime, just because the animation's still pretty cool. Still pretty cool to see them swing around with the Omni gear.
Never seen the show, but I read what happens. Like I was like, I think one day I was just like, all right, let's see what this stuff's about. But I'm not gonna fucking sit down and watch this shit. I'm just gonna look at the lore of the show, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool, pretty interesting. Still not gonna watch it, but that's pretty cool.
Joey, have you seen the most recent death battle?
Steven versus Star Butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we watched it before we started
Who
playing.
won that?
Okay, yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I guess I can't tell you then.
I mean, I feel like it's gonna be Star.
Yeah, it's Star.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, I would put money on Star winning.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but her powers are too fucking broken.
Yeah,
She has ridiculous
has
magic.
like magic. She has magic. She's a very strong magic person.
Yeah.
Like, of course she's gonna win.
She has universe like altering magic. Like she can open portals.
Yeah.
Like this. I don't know. There's only so much Steven's abilities can get him.
Some of the death battles, I'm like, okay, well, one character is just clearly gonna win.
Yeah. I think
They do
what
that
was
every
the
once in a
last
while, which
one?
kind of sucks.
What was the last one? I can't remember.
Dante versus Kratos.
No. Oof, that Jesus, John. I'm trying to remember the last one.
Oh, I just Iron Fist
Blake
versus
versus
Poe.
Mikasa. Oh, that one too.
Yeah,
That
I
was-
think that was the. You know, that might have been second
Yeah.
to last one. Damn, what? Where
No,
am
it
I?
was Iron Fist versus Poe. Panda
Yeah,
versus Marvel.
that
and
one was
before that was-
surprising.
And before that was Blake versus Mikasa,
Yeah.
which I feel like Blake should win. I don't know who did, but she has powers, whereas I don't think Mikasa does. She just has skill.
Oh my god, yeah, but
Well,
she
that's
does win.
not
And they had
necessarily-
one of the
Wait, Blake does?
dumbest lines. It's very anime, but also super dumb, and I hated it. Where I don't know if you care, but
I won't watch it.
fucking Mikasa looks at Blake and she sees that she has like a her cat ear, so she's like, that's another set of ears, so that means she has twice the hearing. I'm like, what the fuck kind of line is that?
What?
Like, that is so fucking stupid. Oh my god, who wrote that line?
I don't know, but it feels like it was in the anime for some reason.
Because it's such an anime thing to say, but that doesn't mean she should say it. That doesn't mean you guys should write that. You know, maybe follow your better. What's the? Ah, god damn it.
Better judgment.
So wait,
Better judgment.
won?
There you go. Thank you. Blake won because of course
Okay.
Blake's gonna win.
Yeah,
okay,
Mikasa's just a fucking person.
yeah. I mean,
very
that's-
strong
that's-
person.
Yeah. I mean, like sometimes I don't know. Like, like I said, sometimes
Right.
they just have a pairing where I'm like, I don't. How are they going? Like that's kind of. I see why you paired them, but that's also a very dumb pairing.
And it's always like some type
Like-
of loose pairing too.
Yeah, like I guess like how Daniel was put like Iron Fist versus Poe. That's just a weird matchup. I don't know enough about either one, you know, to like know who would win.
It's
But,
because
like, if I
Poe's the
had-
Dragon Warrior and Iron Fist has fought a dragon to become the Iron Fist, and then they both have martial arts and glowing hands.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. And it's just like, but if I had to guess, I'm probably gonna say, you know, Poe. Why? Because he's in a show where it's all about him. He's in a movie all about him, and you know he's supposed to be the one. So chances are he'll win because you know Iron Fist has more. He's grounded. It's Marvel, yes, so he's probably broken in some categories, but there's also more material to show that he, you know, he has faults. Like he can't do some things. Whereas Poe is just like it's a movie about him. He could for a gag he can lift a mountain, and they're going to use that canonically for his power scaling.
it's also
just like
a
yeah, I mean,
DreamWorks
fuck it, I
movie.
guess. Yeah. So it's just
Yeah.
like, you know. But what was the other one that I thought was dumb pairing?
Oh, they did Rukia versus Shadow.
Shadow.
Just because they're
hands
black
down.
and red.
Hands down, Shadow. Dude can go to space and blow up a fucking planet. You're gonna tell me he's gonna lose to
Ryuko.
I mean, Ryuko.
who can throw
Yeah,
knives?
Rukia's from Bleach.
Right. Yeah, I always get stuck between Rukia, Ryuko, and no, I guess I just get mixed up between two. I had another one. But yeah. Rukia, Ryuko. Okay.
Team takes the lead.
Did you end up seeing that one? Who won?
I did not see that one.
Shadow, I think.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Seriously? I mean, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Never mind.
He can go to space and blow up a fucking planet. Like,
I mean, Chaos
Yeah,
Control does
Sonic
a
and them
lot.
get pretty powerful. I mean,
like they get fucking broken. I think the one, the one I loved, and I loved it. I knew who would win, just from the pairing. But I loved it because now I could just like throw it to people and just be like, "Ha, my series is better," for some stupid fucking
What
reason.
the hell?
Just Yoda versus Mickey.
That one was
And it's
fun.
just like-
they went hard on that one, and I appreciated it.
I know, but I'm just gonna be like, bro, you really think the mascot is gonna lose to like someone he owns?
I was gonna say it's so funny because they're both Disney properties.
But one is Disney, fucker.
Yeah. Oh
One
my!
is.
That. Sorry,
I
it
know
just
people
reminded
would
me of the
hate
stupid
it.
line from this most recent season of The Flash.
Has Jordan Fisher appeared on it
I
yet?
am the
Not
Speed
yet.
Force.
Oh god damn it!
It's coming
That's all I
soon. I
wanted.
started following him on Twitch because he just seems
Oh,
rad.
Oh yeah. I've been watching him for like 2, 3, 4 years. 5 years?
This person's a a Twitch person.
Yeah,
Jordan
he's,
Fisher?
Well,
He's Twitch.
he's a nerd,
an actor,
but
singer. He's everything, man.
yeah, he's just
fucking-
like largely a nerd, but he's on Twitch.
He's gifted, and like he's beautiful looking. He's a great singer.
Oh yeah,
He's a great dancer.
I like his
Funny as
voice.
shit. Yeah, no, Jordan Fisher is. He's
got it,
great.
man.
But yeah, no. But yeah, I was just gonna say, going back to it, real quick, the Mickey versus Yoda.
You good?
I know a lot of people would hate that,
What was that?
but I just love it because it's Mickey and it's Kingdom Hearts.
The cookie skating.
But again, it's like realistic series versus super non-realistic series. Usually, the non-realistic one will win because their powers are just more broken. You know, because they don't have to base it on any realism.
Excuse me.
They're celebrating their 10 years this year. Death Battles.
Yeah,
Did
it's
they?
wild.
A
Yeah.
lot of things celebrated things.
Which is like, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. But that checks out because we started watching it like in sophomore, junior year,
Yeah, I started
A lot
watching
of things
in like
started in
sophomore year.
'91, apparently.
91.
Yeah, Sonic. They did their 30-year this year.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else did some year thing. I forget.
Well, Mario's
It's a
going
company.
on like what 35 this year, or some shit, or this past year.
2001 when Kingdom Hearts first came out. So this is like their 20-year anniversary.
Damn.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts. I still haven't played it, and I'm gonna lose my chance because the HD remixes are leaving Game Pass soon, if not already.
Yeah. Unfortunately, but it makes my decision of what to get it on a little bit easier, just by denying me the ability of choice. So I'm just like, I guess I'll get it on
Gonna-
PC.
I'm gonna get on the PS5 so you can get on every PlayStation console. Because you have it, right? You have it for PS3 and PS4?
I own it for PS3 and PS4. Yeah, and I have one of them or two of them for PS2. I think I have the original.
Gotta
I think I
complete
have
the
two
collection.
of them. Two. I could be wrong. But to be fair, when I got them for systems when I had access to the system. Okay, I didn't own it, but I had access. And now I don't even have access to a PS5. Okay. But if I did, maybe. No, I want to try to get Brianna to play Kingdom Hearts. That's gonna be a challenge. It's a long game. That's a bad mechanic game. Well, it's not bad, but it's old, so it's not.
Old game is old. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's old, so you know it's not the most polished thing you'll ever play in your life. Back then, it was kind of like, yeah, it's tolerable. We didn't know better, but now we do, and it's just like, huh.
Damn it.
Now, we have a few things we need to play. I think Brianna and I either might record or stream. I don't think streaming is going to be the greatest form of it, but this summer we are going to be trying to play Takes Two. And
Oh yeah, I wanted to do that
really,
too.
that's going to make me rage. I'm sure of it. Cause like we were watching some people that we know play it, and one, I'm much more experienced with platforming, puzzle solving than some people. So when they're there spending like 3 minutes on something I figured out in like 30 seconds, I'm just like, I'm getting irritated. It's so obvious. Just do this. How like the game is essentially telling you to do this. Just do it. And it's just like if that comes up, I'm gonna be like, just with Brianna, I'm gonna be like, it's okay, take your time, take your time. Okay, but take your time. I meant like solve it within the next 10 seconds. It's been a minute. It's okay. You're doing great. Just hurry. And it's gonna be that. I feel it. I feel it in my soul.
Yeah, no. Alma wants to jump in on stream every so often, and I'm like, should I get a second controller so we can play games together? And then It Takes Two came out, like was announced, and I was like, oh my, that seems like a fun game to play together. So I'm gonna have to pick up a second controller so we can play.
Yeah, I have EA Pass, thankfully, so I decided, the purchase is worth it, because one, we want to play It Takes Two, and then two, Mass Effect Legendary Edition is on it, so I'm like, fuck it. And if I wanted to, this game is on EA Pass, so I could play it there.
I didn't know Mass Effect Legendary Edition was on EA Pass. 'Cause I have EA
It's
Pass.
an EA game.
Yeah, but
You have EA
it
Pass
doesn't
Plus.
necessarily mean
they
that
don't
it's gonna
always
be
have
put on there.
Yeah.
That's
At
fine.
least not in the past. I don't know if that's changed, because the last time I thought that was when Anthem came out. I'm like, I'll just play on EA Play. I'll just get the subscription and I won't have to pay 60 bucks
Yeah.
for the game. And then
Ever-
I'm like, oh no, it's just the first 10 hours.
Yeah, ever since they like joined up with Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass, I think they decided, yeah, this is kind of the way to go. Like, just release everything on this shit because it works so much better. Like putting it on EA, adding the tier list. I kind of don't
Damn
like the
it.
tier, the difference between EA and EA Plus. I kind of wish it was all wrapped up in one. But oh well. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I got it because now I can also play like Jedi Fallen Order if I wanted to. All of the battlefields are on them. Titanfall, Apex, anything Origin EA. And I'm just like, there's a good amount that
bad.
actually play that are EA Origin. Brianna for Sims. She loves Sims.
Must
I don't
have
know.
game
I
of
like
the year.
passes. It's must have game of the century, honestly. That game is Sims 4 has been out for like 10 years. It's like Warframe. They were just like, we're gonna release one game, we're gonna stick to it. Not like Destiny.
Well, they wanted to, right? But it was
Yeah.
Activision that didn't let them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Did you end up? So you bought Final Fantasy 14?
Yeah, I
reward?
have Final Fantasy 14. Yeah.
How
I
much
am a-
time have you put into it?
I have put in couple 1-2 hours, I think 3 maybe. I'm not that far in. I'm only like level 10 or somewhere around there. Andrew's been binging it way more than I have. I've been needing to try to get more into it.
Sorry to cut in, but Joey, we've been doing so much better.
We
Because you guys
have.
started
We're
being
actually winning.
distracted. I am
we
a
can,
Lalafell.
I wanted to check the stats, but
If you plan on playing Final Fantasy, I want to know who you can choose. I feel like Joel would be one of the bunny people.
the bunny boys,
The bunny boy.
or they're bunny girls.
It's both. It's bunny people.
Both?
Yeah.
Bunny people in general. Okay, because I was hearing that one of them was just being added, or
It was. That's
people went apeshit over the bunny boys. I heard recently
The
because
bunny boy.
I guess they were within the context of the story and lore. They're like super rare or something.
Yeah.
So people were like, "What? How is this possible? It's
Yeah, 'cause-
crazy."
The bunny girls were playable, but
Get out of here.
there were no bunny boys. But then they just brought in bunny boys as now a playable race. I think it was like a race that, like there were the bunny people, and there are girls. I think there were some boys, but they were more like NPCs or part of the cinematic or part of the lore, or some shit. But they brought it in, and now people can be bunny boys, and they have freakishly long ears. They do not look like bunny ears. They look like jackrabbit ears, if anything. Which, yes, I guess it's a hair, part of that genus, but still.
Ah,
So true.
wow.
But I am a Lalafell, since it's my second playthrough of the game.
How many different races are there?
There's like 7? No, 8. I think there's like 8. Because there's the lizard people. There's the bunny
So
people. There's
why
the
did
kitty
we
people.
back out when we were on a roll, Daniel?
I don't know. I thought you did it.
I did not do a single thing.
Big
Okay.
people. Like the
Just kick us
beast
out
people.
then.
There's me, the Lalafell.
Oh, at that time I did cancel it. But I didn't cancel it last time. It didn't even give me a chance to cancel it. It like right after the game, it just
I get
booted
it.
us out.
Yeah, it's weird.
So, I think there's like one more. I don't remember. So yeah, I think there's like 8, and they have like their own like region versions. The bunny or Lalafells. They have like the plains folk, and then they have like the valley folk, or something like that.
I'm gonna see.
What about
I'm gonna see if
Lalafell?
it's on sale or something for the renowned PlayStation. Because they're having a sale.
Nice.
So maybe it's on sale. I don't know if that game ever goes on sale, but
This is the
it'd be
MMORPG
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
one? Okay. So I'm waiting for 17.
You're waiting for something.
16.
16.
Yeah. Which isn't that gonna be an exclusive?
PlayStation exclusive.
So annoying.
Lame.
Yeah.
Good thing.
It's
I have
just like
PlayStation.
what? Because isn't it supposed to be a sequel to 15?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
It looks
No.
very different.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I thought it was
more-
supposed to be a sequel.
No, I think it's more night, right? It was more knights and
Yeah,
stuff,
and that's what-
traditional fantasy than it was than
Okay.
15.
That's what kind of intrigued me
And
about
th-
it.
Yeah. And 15 was set within the like Crystallis or whatever it's called.
I remember
like-
you sending me. Sorry, I'll let you finish that. But I remember you sending me like information on some story stuff, and I was like, "That sounds awesome." And you're like, "That's look it up," and I was like, "This is Final Fantasy."
Yeah. Because I think 14, 13, 14, and 15, or 3 of the games, I think it's 13, 14, 15, are set within like the Crystallis world or whatever, something like that, where they all share the mythology. Where 12 or 13 takes the mythology pretty literally, and where it has actual like gods and stuff pop up, and I think 15 it's more in the background, and 14 somewhere in the middle, something like that. I could be wrong in how I'm describing it, but they're all share like a mythology, and that was really cool. And 16's not part of that. 16's like completely separate.
Neato.
Yeah.
Got him.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought it was like,
They-
going to be
yeah.
a continuation off like the 15 stuff. Because I know they all have like their own different worlds, or not worlds, but you get the idea. Like they're different. Because like 14 is based off of crystals and all that, which is like ties into some of the other games, but is completely separate from like 15 and 13 or whatever the fuck.
The only games that have gotten sequels is 13, and that's like 13, 13.2, and 13.3, whatever.
Got
Lightning
it.
Returns
13.2.
and Lightning,
Part 2, Part 3, 13.1.
which I think got
HD
re-released last gen, and I wanted to finish it because there's some cool stuff in there. I liked it, even though like people from, I mean, it was long. It's one of those games where it's like you have to play like 20, first 20 hours, and then it gets like really good. And it's like, oh, that's a lot of time, dude. Like, I don't know.
Oh. Apparently during the trailer, they mentioned PC for 16, but then they retracted that. That kind of sucks.
I think it's probably gonna be it might be a time exclusive, and they'll probably
lot
bring
of
it to
them have.
PC later. But I don't think it might be a console
That's
exclusive.
like 1 year
Lame.
exclusive that they've kind of been doing.
Yeah.
Time exclusive.
Yeah, because I know some people are burned
Gotta love
that New Dawn, no, Forbidden West, is going to be a timed exclusive. When they're just like, why bring Zero Dawn to PC if we don't also get to play, Forbidden West when that comes out on PC?
What? That's.
Isn't it?
I mean, I don't know if it's coming out on PC, but people are getting mad because
Yes.
it's not day and date with PC.
That
Isn't it?
I feel like
It's
that was never
not.
a
I don't
promise.
think it's. I don't think any games are day and date on PC. I think Microsoft's is the only one that does day and date with their exclusives on PC.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know.
It's not a very Sony move to do that.
Nah.
I mean, I didn't even know this day and date thing was a term, so I didn't know.
Well, it seems like exclusivity is like the least of people's worries about Horizon Forbidden West at the moment.
Yeah, but people are dumb.
I know.
Yeah,
but
It's really dumb.
there's the cheek thing, which is stupid, and I hate people. And then there's the cultural appropriation, which is it's a worthy conversation to have. But that's a conversation that we should have had from the beginning when the first game came out. It's not like it's a new thing. It's been, a big part of the game.
what?
Now they just got super quiet.
I can't speak on any of that.
Well, I mean, it's all the the
Like the
attire
tribalism
and stuff, like all the very
Yeah.
very clear tribalism and it's like how many actual people of color are in the game, and your lead is a white woman,
Red hair.
with red hair, like his wife
Very-
can get pretty much.
Very Norwegian, Icelandic kind of.
Totally forgot to turn the scene back to the game. A whole match.
I felt like that silence is that
I'm
one thing
sorry.
where everyone says that
I'm
one
sorry.
thing and expects that one person to say something, and everyone looks at that one person to say something, and that one person just doesn't say anything.
keep
They're like, oh shit, right. I feel like that was Daniel.
Expecting me to say something.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna keep going.
Well, because like Joel said something, it went silent, and Daniel just goes like, Just like, it's like,
do
oh,
we not want to? Do we not want to talk about this? We don't have
well,
to.
I was just like, oh, I mean, I don't know. Damn.
I thought you were gonna keep going,
You know?
so I just let you.
I don't have much else to. I mean, it's like, what do you say? No, one of those wrapped up statements. What is it? What are they? Where you say something that like encompasses the pretty much the entire idea. So then it's just like, well, I don't know what else to add. Pretty much said everything, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think there was anything else. I was just saying what people were talking about. I didn't think we were gonna talk about it also.
Yeah. But
Anyway, you can get back to Final Fantasy. I just wanted to bring up the stupidity.
Yeah.
Right.
The
Glitched
exclusive thing is frustrating. Even though I'll be able to play, like I don't. When it's from a first party, of course, that makes sense. Whatever. Or even games like Returnal that are made by studios that aren't first party,
What the heck?
but they're oh my god, I'm getting. Oh, you feeling that too?
I got glitched into the hole.
I got glitched into a wall. I'm out now. Yeah, well, House Marquee, all their games they're not a first party studio. They're not owned by PlayStation, but all their games have been on PlayStation platforms. So that makes sense. But for a series like Final Fantasy, which at this point is not at all exclusive to PlayStation, even though they have a lineage there, and Square Enix, which is not a first party platform, just to have their games, especially a big release like that, like 16, be first party is kind of frustrating.
yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I see that, and I think like the going back to the Horizon thing, I think where I see it is like it kind of sucks when like you have a series or a company and everything that like releases onto another system, and then that other system finally gets to like kind of like experience it as well, and then you make another version or a sequel,
What the hell?
and then it's not going to be available on that. It's just kind of like it feels like you introduced another audience to it as well, to your work, and then when you release your next one, you kind of like leave out that audience for a bit, and it's just kind of like it's like as if like now Kingdom Hearts 3 got for Xbox, and so then when they release the other games for Xbox as well, it's just like awesome, now I can play all the Kingdom Hearts games. This has been like Sony for like the longest time. This is amazing. And say they make Kingdom Hearts 4 and they're like not Xbox. It's just gonna be like the fuck. Like why? Like it kind of gave me hope. I was like, hey, now I can finally experience these games, fall in love with the games on this platform. Maybe it's the only platform I have access to. And then you release the next one, and then I can't play it, and it's just like this kind of sucks, And I feel like that's kind of how I am with slightly Horizon.
Jesus.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like that's weird to me because it seems, and this was clear when the whole Epic Game Store thing was going, where PC people are dumb and they don't realize that exclusives are just standard. It's just the way things are. Exclusive games are just standard, and that's actually kind of different because it's not like PC players couldn't do also just fucking download the Epic Game Launcher and then get their shit there. Because they could, they had a PC, they could access both Steam and that shit, so it's not 101.
And that doesn't cost you anything, yeah.
Yeah.
That I agree is dumb. I think yeah.
But it's for one, this is Sony, so maybe they're not familiar with how Sony works. They don't like to share the shit. The fact that they got anything at all is amazing. So be grateful for that.
You want to play with another platform? You gotta pay us to do that because we're gonna lose money.
Yeah, Sony not really. They're top dog right now, so really take what you can get.
Yeah.
And it's not fun, but also like they are fronting the cost of it, and they didn't introduce the game to PC players to introduce a new audience. It was more money. Like it's capitalism. Let's just
Yeah.
see it for what it is.
I agree. Like, yeah, at the end of the day, like, these companies have nothing, like, they don't have any obligation to really be like, okay, we got to keep it up for these guys. Yeah, like, they can just pick and choose whoever the fuck they want, and we kind of just have to deal with it, which sucks. But it's kind of like just how businesses and, like you say, capitalism works. We don't really have a choice. I mean, we kind of do. We can bitch, but like maybe that'll work. Maybe. But I was just saying, like, it just sucks slightly in the sense that it's like, oh, like, you had an exclusive. It seemed like it kind of opened up a little bit to not be as exclusive, and then it's going back to exclusive, and it's like, that kind of sucks. Like, yeah, you don't owe us. I'm not saying like we're owed, like PC players aren't owed Forbidden West, because we happen to get Zero Dawn as, right? Zero Dawn?
Yeah.
Just because we happen to get that a year or two later. I'm not saying we were owed that. It just kind of sucks because it just seems like it looked like you're kind of finally opening up, and we could also experience it. Do we get to experience this next one? No. Okay. Like, that sucks.
I mean, you probably will eventually. It's not.
Yeah.
When the game comes out.
Yeah. I wouldn't be too surprised if they just did the same thing. Which, if they did the same, I mean, it's literally the exact same as PlayStation, just like 1 year difference. It's like, well, technically, if you guys get it 1 year after it comes out, you waited the same length as PlayStation did. You got it 1 year after the game came out for Sony, for Forbidden West, or for New Dawn, Zero Dawn, the first game.
Horizon.
You got Horizon. PC got Horizon a year later, so they'll get Horizon 2 a year later. Technically, the time between the games is the same for each platform. It just so happens media means that we can look and see and go like, oh, this game, that's how it plays.
Besides, if PC players think they're losing out here, just imagine all the fucking PlayStation fans that aren't gonna get to play because it's just so hard to get your hands on a fucking PS5.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, luckily, it still has PS4. Which kind of sucks,
True.
but honestly, at this point, like, it's like, how else are you gonna play it? Like, it sucks in the sense that, like, these games can't be as amazing as they could if they would just, like, were on the dedicated hardware of the new systems. But given how little people are able to acquire the new systems, it's like, if you're going to want to play the game, it's probably for the best, yeah.
Yeah, true. True. Though, yeah, I'm just excited to see true next-gen offerings from first-party studios. Because although, when we get, even though we'll, start seeing
That was real
games that are solely, I guess, current gen now, from third-party stuff, it's generally always better when it's coming from first-party studios, since
Nailed it.
they just work more closely with the systems.
Back when we were talking about Metro, like, yeah, I mean, like, it's not a drastic difference, but like when they were just like, fuck it, we're gonna make this game more compatible for like current gen, all they did was just the ray tracing, which I say is all they did, but like it's a feat in it of itself. But like any new console that can do ray tracing, and then all the new PCs that can do ray tracing, the game looks fucking beautiful. Some might argue that the original way looks nice, but again, it's just like a different art style in a sense. Just one is technically more correct to real life, I guess. But
Did you bag us out, Daniel?
yes, because it's
Okay.
like almost gonna be 10.
Yeah,
I just wanted
I have 8
to
minutes
make
left. I
sure.
figured we would just talk. Why is your head pulsing? Oh, never mind. Stop.
But yeah, no. When is it? It's in 2 weeks, right? E3.
12th, yeah, June 12th starts.
Oh.
That's when we get
Well, I think
I think it's the first day with Microsoft and Bethesda.
I already got a sneak peek at one of my games that I'm looking forward to, and I'm so happy.
Sneak peek? What do you?
What game?
Oh,
are you
not
looking
sneak
forward
peek,
to?
but fuck, what's it called? Oh my god, why am I blanking on it? Dying Light. That's what it's called.
Dying Light.
Yeah, yeah.
Dying
Okay.
Light.
I was gonna say
I,
that too.
I love Dying Light. It was so much fun.
Guys,
Never really played the first one, but I'm pretty excited to try out the second one. I don't know that I'll try. I don't know that I'll get the Ultimate Super Deluxe Edition, whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like $200 or whatever, 100.
What?
Yeah, isn't
Jesus.
it?
I thought it was just a normal fucking repackaged remaster thing for the current gen.
Oh, okay. You're talking about like the ultimate like essentially like the game of the year version.
Yeah,
They
the
just
like
bundle. Oh, okay.
the super complete,
Yeah,
final
okay.
2.0, whatever it's called.
I
version.
thought you were talking about
100%
2,
Ultra
like the
Instinct
collector's
burst
edition.
limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like $25 because it's 70-something% off. It's normally like $100, and it's like on sale for 25 or some shit.
That's insane.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal if you just want everything. And it's an active community. Like people like they even last year, if I remember correctly, they were still pumping out some like new things to do. Because I'd see like Andrew and Adrian hop on it every once in a while. I was like, what the fuck did they release now? And they're like, oh yeah, they brought in this thing. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Is Dying Light the one that had all of the horror movie icons that were getting added to it?
Nope, that's Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dying Light's the parkour zombie one.
Yeah.
Right. I remember Dominic playing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna play
Like
it. Yeah.
religiously.
It's a good game. It's so fun.
No doubt. But
The parkour,
never
no doubt, no doubt.
no doubt. No doubt.
The thing that sucks is I think I'm gonna be at work during the Xbox, like E3.
Do you know
I'm
when
gonna miss
the Xbox One is happening?
June 12th.
What day is that?
It's a Saturday.
So it's
think-
Saturday? It's always a Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
that's
Yeah.
what-
It might be a
that's what I'm
Sunday this
working.
week, this time, I don't know. But
Oh,
it's
yeah.
usually
13th is a Sunday. 12th is a Saturday.
okay.
I'm definitely working then. Yeah. That sucks.
No, it is. Yeah, I was right. It's June 13th.
God.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm
June
working.
13th is a Sunday?
Yeah, June
Well,
13th.
well then it does start. Then I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure 12th is the day, though every year it starts on Sunday.
Yeah.
But things are different right now. Now that E3 is hardly, it's limping along on its final fucking breath here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's just kind of better when they just release a video and just say, "Hey, here's everything."
Yeah, but there's a nice hype to E3. Like I
It is,
understand,
yeah,
and I do like having all these like separate, like showcases
It's my
sprinkled
Super
out
Bowl
throughout the
weekend.
year. But yeah, exactly. It's it's just nice having this weekend, these couple days where you get to fucking have awesome hype moments and
Yeah.
it's
How
not
many awesome
perfect,
hype
but
moments
it's
do you think we're
I don't know.
gonna
Like
have?
growing up with this shit, like I love it. I love it getting it every year. It's fucking fun.
Don't get me wrong. I love
Especially
E3 too.
Having it come off like right out of school, you're fresh out of school, it's beginning of your summer break, and then you get this fucking 3 days of just nonstop gaming stuff, hype moments.
Where we wake up at
It's a
7 in
good
the
time.
morning.
It's like, yeah, if I'm out of school, I get to just relax it and just enjoy this gaming content about stuff that won't come out until I start school again. Fun.
Or about things I can't play because I can't afford these consoles.
Or things we
Yeah,
can't
'cause
play
everything
because
comes
we're
out.
never going to see them again outside of this E3.
Yeah. Or because like anything that comes out is like always comes out in October and November when you start school again.
Holiday
Yeah.
seasons.
But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it because now it's like there are just so many more companies I think in E3. So now E3 is just like it has its like own like, and because it's like virtual, I think they could just do a bunch of shit. So you have like Xbox, you have PlayStation, you have Nintendo. I don't know about PlayStation, but you have Xbox. Bethesda.
I know for sure PlayStation's
Nintendo,
going to be at Summer Game Fest.
EA, yeah, EA, Ubisoft.
Well, EA said that they're gonna do theirs later, so they're not gonna be part of E3.
They're
having
like,
they're having
are
their
they like
showcase in July.
Are they? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought they were doing it like the following day or some shit.
No,
oh, you
they're
know what?
not.
No, I'm thinking Square Enix.
Square.
Yeah. So right now, I don't know how many people have like announced their days. I think right now it's Microsoft and Square Enix, and I think maybe Ubisoft, maybe not. Sony hasn't been part of
E3.
Yeah, not for the past
E3.
whatever.
I think for the past 2 years
Yeah.
or so. So they'll do theirs before, after, and then Nintendo has always done their, the directs around E3, but I don't think it's gonna be on it. Who knows?
I think
Okay.
they're gonna
It
be at
is
Summer
Pinnacle.
Game Fest.
Nintendo and Xbox, Premiere, Ubisoft, Square Enix, Verizon, Feature, T2 and Razer, Elite, Capcom, Mythical Freedom Games, Showcase, Warner Brothers, Entertainment, or Bandai Namco, Gearbox, Sega, Netcase Games, Binge, 24 Entertainment.
Are these all separate showcases?
I have no idea.
I feel like
It might
some
be.
like WB studios are probably gonna get lumped together with something else. But the
Exhibitor?
ones that are big enough to stand on their own legs, like
100
Square and, well, maybe not Square. Xbox and the bigger names are
Wait,
gonna
hey,
have their own
Daniel,
thing.
how do
WB is a pretty big one, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
I don't know.
fucking. Speaking of WB, Daniel,
Well,
what about what do you call it? Your Batman shit.
Yeah, we have two backgammon games coming from WB. We have that
sound like you said
one
backgammon.
co-op game.
No,
We
they
have-
just,
Yeah, no, the Arkham
feature.
Knights and
Yeah, didn't they just feature Arkham Knight
and
like 2
Suicide
days
Squad.
ago? 4
Oh,
days
did
ago?
they?
did they?
Yeah, they just did a whole thing on Batman, didn't they?
I don't know. I haven't seen anything.
I
Yeah,
swear
I
they
haven't
did.
either.
That shit should definitely be in my Google feed, but I don't know. Oh, I'll have to look into it. Maybe peruse.
Yeah, I definitely
IGN.
want to see more. I definitely want to see more from Arkham Knights and Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad, man. That one I'm more hyped for than Arkham Knights.
What's the new Batman game called?
Arkham
Oh, of
Knights.
course, man. Suicide Squad's made by fucking Rocksteady.
We don't have a new solo Batman game in the works.
Well, yeah, I know, but the one with all the guys.
Arkham
Who has
Knights.
a new solo Batman game in the works?
What happened?
Who has a new solo Batman game?
I said we don't have a new solo Batman game in the works. It's just Arkham
No.
Knights.
No, we don't.
No, it's Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights.
That's what it
Sorry.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they just have like a whole showcase?
I don't know.
No idea. The last I heard of it was when they had their DC
The fandom.
thing.
Yeah.
Last
Which they're
year.
supposed to be having again this year.
Yeah. Wait, I thought I swear I saw some stuff popping up about it.
Yeah. I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. I haven't seen anything on
Give me a
any
minute, I got an
sites
outro.
or-
Okay, yeah. Go do your thing.
I forget that doesn't mute it on my end. We lost so much today. That was embarrassing. But, we kind of bounced back towards the end. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. I will get the VODs up. I think I finally was able to export the VOD for this past Thursday stream because for some reason Premiere was giving me so much grief. But anyway, yeah, all the VODs will be up on YouTube in the proper days. This one probably on Wednesday, but I'll get the other two up probably by tonight. Anyhow, yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday, yeah, for more drawing. Who knows what I'll be doing? Probably continuing that Greymount thing, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.